The greatest battles you'll face are not out there, but within 4 quiet walls. The restless mind seeks distraction, not peace. But if you can sit alone and face your own thoughts, you've conquered what most fear. All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone.
You chase power in action, but I tell you, true strength lives in stillness. When you speak, you reveal what you know. When you are silent, you reveal your depth. Let silence be your fortress, quiet, calm, unshakable. Silence is a source of great strength.
You wish to master yourself? Then learn first to master your tongue. Let others boast and mock, for silence is the shield of the strong and the seed of true wisdom. Speak only when your words carry the weight of thought, else remain still and be respected. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak.
How much of what you chase belongs to you? When you react to everything, you give up your power. Hold your silence. Show the world you are ruled by reason, not by chaos. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have.
There is a deeper kind of communication, silent but true. Do not fear what cannot be heard, for what's felt is far more powerful. Sometimes silence is the clearest language. Speech is for the convenience of those who are hard of hearing.
Before you speak, ask, is this word more valuable than silence? If not, say nothing. Your silence will speak louder than 1,000 careless voices. Be silent, or let thy words be worth more than silence.
Observe the room, students. The loudest voice often belongs to the emptiest mind. True wisdom enters quietly, but leaves with all the respect. The wise man does at once what the fool does finally.
Yes, words can deceive, twist, and betray, but silence never lies. Trust your quiet understanding when noise surrounds you. Silence is a true friend who never betrays.
In stillness, you'll hear the voice of the divine more clearly than in all the noise of the world. When your lips close, your soul begins to sing. Seek not to speak, but to feel and to understand. Silence is the language of God. All else is all translation.
Silence is a shelter when words would betray your wisdom. Speak with purpose, or not at all. The respect of others often begins when you master your own tongue. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak and to remove all doubt.
Your true self hides in the silence of solitude. Freedom isn't in noise or approval. but in the whisper you hear when no one else is speaking. Dare to be alone, and you'll never again be afraid of the crowd. A man can be himself only so long as he is alone, and if he does not love solitude, he will not love freedom.
Leave the chatter of ego behind. In silence, you become part of something vast, something beyond your name. Here, in the stillness, you meet your truest self. Silence is a solvent that destroys personality and gives us leave to be great and universal.
We speak of freedom, but shy away from its weight. Silence is not weakness, it is preparation. Think before you shout, and you may find you need not shout at all. People demand freedom of speech as a compensation for the freedom of thought, which they seldom use.
Knowing words is not the same as knowing when to use them. Let your silence filter your mind, so when you do speak, it echoes. Speak rarely, but make it count. A clever man knows how to talk. A wise man knows when to be silent.
Every word you release is a reflection of who you are. Say only what you'd want carved in stone. If not, then let silence be your statement. Speech is a mirror of the soul. As a man speaks, so is he.
Silence nourishes you. In the still air between words, your spirit breathes. Don't fear silence. Embrace it as your home. Silence is essential. We need silence just as much as we need air.
Not every thought deserves an audience. Speak when silence would betray wisdom, but not before. True discourse begins when vanity ends. Wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something.
Silence is a canvas for understanding. The world speaks gently, but only if you learn to hush your own voice. Listening begins with stillness. The quieter you become, the more you are able to hear.
So words are precious, but silence, divine. Choose gold when silver won't do. And when in doubt, remain still and let wisdom speak without you. When speech is silver, silence is golden.
Let others finish, so you may begin in wisdom. Silence is not a pause, it is respect. In holding space, we gain the power to truly respond. There cannot be greater rudeness than to interrupt another in the current of his discourse.